Lord, let's go. Go back to
You can go ahead and say this is me, and this can be
say, let's go. Um,
speaks to the incoming, the political represent. Be candid with you. I understand it's clear from the energy. Do this. I do this. I'm going to hold the space for the hurt feelings around.
You got ours off already. Let
I
Ebony
did.
talk.
I'm just returning what she said.
Go
But
ahead. Go ahead,
don't
Ebony.
act like I didn't let her speak. She spoke for 22
Absolutely. Go.
minutes.
all right, so we're gonna take a second. We're gonna go through this video and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break it down. And who knows? Maybe. Oh well, we're gonna have to pause. Wait a minute. No, that's not. That's not our passage. Okay, so yeah, we're good. All right, so we're gonna let this play, and I'm gonna pause when I need to. What's that you eating over there, girl? So
Go ahead,
Okay.
Ebony. Let her talk. Don't do that. Let her go. Go ahead.
So, Envy, this is where we're different. My primary focus and goal when I do what I do in the world is not to protect feelings. I'm going to be candid with you. I understand it's clear that there is an emotional attack that you felt was on Black men, the working class, and Black America. I'm going to hold the space for the hurt feelings around that. But more than I care about hurt feelings, I care about providing my people with facts and information that say that the current way of life for the majority of Black Americans is not serving us. I'm going off of the data and the facts. That is, I am not okay, and I don't think it's okay, that the vast majority of Black Americans, again, overpopulate, disproportionately occupy spaces that are not ideal, that make us vulnerable. I talked about the COVID, that make us vulnerable to death, disease, maternal health, all the things that y'all all talk about on this show every day. Now, if y'all are okay with the current positioning of Black America, that we are the lowest income, the lowest home ownership, the lowest educated group, then so be it. And let's just stop talking.
Here's the thing. What you can't do is to just talk about something where it is and don't talk about how it got there. You know, if you want to talk about why is it that black folk are are um are doing the jobs that they're doing or or in the positions that they're in. Every black person is not in the position that they're in because they are quote unquote lazy or they're quote unquote not able to do. I know a lot of folks that look like us that are in the position that they're in because of their environment. And why is it that their environment is the way that it is? It's because of this nation that we live in. It's because of this system that we live in. Nobody wants to talk about the system. Nobody wants to talk about the system. And and for once, I never thought that I would agree with Charlemagne the God, but I am sitting on the same side that he's sitting on because you know what she is arguing while you could tell by 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 her passion and by the way that she's speaking about it, that she really feels that she's passionate and that and I understand. Listen, let me bring the camera on. I understand what it's like. I completely understand what it's like to be in a system that that controls the environment around you. And there is nothing that you can do about it. That's tough. That's real tough. It's a tough place to be in. And but I really believe that what her attempt to do is to use language that is shocking, to use language that is the equivalent of, saying pick yourself up by your bootstraps and all of that. Not understanding and realizing that words matter and you have to be careful about how you articulate stuff. Because we are at war whether you know it or not. We are at war. And it's not a black against white. Let's go back to the video.
Lowest educated group, then so be it. And let's just stop talking now and keep on going about our business. Envy, I'm not okay with it. So that is why I said what I said about addressing the bigotry of low expectations. It's the bigotry of low expectations is the reason why I have to submit that black men are now going to HBCUs and college and generally at half the rate of black girls and women. I don't think that's okay.
Bullshit. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. And that is being intellectually dishonest. You want me to tell you the reason why a lot of folks, period, ain't going to school now? The reason why a lot of people are not going to college now? Let me tell you why. Because going to college is just another system of freaking control. I'm trying to keep from cursing. College, the school system, all of those are systems of control. I could say something right now that'll put my life in danger. Black people, take your kids out of public school and teach your children yourself. Homeschool your children. That's what the white people are doing. So they don't have to go to school with your kids. Homeschool your kids. If you can't do it yourself, find you a good somebody around that does that. I know some people. I'm just saying, man. If we really want to get our community together, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not about whether we want to or not. The minute somebody stands up and start to get traction and start to pull people together, the powers that be gonna pick them off. I've seen one brother that had a solution to the problem. And it's so crazy to where it'll work, but it won't, because we won't stick together. He said, if everybody in the country just said, screw it, we're done with it. Screw your system, we're done with it. We're not paying another thing. We ain't going to work. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't paying no mortgages. We ain't paying no taxes. We're defunding the freaking government. And before you say, well, they're calling the military, I'm talking about the military too. Everybody walk away. And leave them old hags up in Washington to figure this thing out. Let me tell you something. This ignorance, come off of that. But this ignorance, this type of stuff it is nothing but fuel for high blood pressure. But I had to address it. I wasn't gonna be able to sleep if I did. This video, and I can't even play no more of it. I'm gonna leave the link somewhere. You go watch. I can't even watch no more of this ignorance. You got you you got somebody who, watch this. Sister girl is very intelligent, but it takes more than smarts. For all we know, she's a pawn of the freaking system. Man. Let me go back to TikTok. Something that actually makes sense.